start by lighting my smoker. So I usually like to start with just some paper, like packing paper you get out of an Amazon box, to get a good flame going in there. Get that going real well. Then I usually add some, these are little pine pellets. And then on the top I usually put some burlap. Keeps sparks and things from flying out, and it keeps the smoke going a real good long time. So, push this down a little. Nice white smoke going there. Make sure it's going real good before I close the lid. Good. Alright, I'm going to put on my hood. I'm wearing a jacket instead of a full suit today because it's Florida and it's hot. I do have a full suit. I'm wearing gloves. Zipped up properly here. Okay. So this hive has a screened bottom board. Helps with ventilation because it's been super hot. This is a telescoping lid. Take that off. Smoke these guys a little bit. Okay, this is a inner cover. And not too much propolis yet, but I can see a little bit right here starting to stick this down. Checking for my queen on the inner cover there. There's a hive beetle. Smush. Smoke across the top here to get these guys to move down a little bit. So, this is a queen excluder. This hive doesn't need it yet because it only has one brood box, deep brood box right now. This is a 10 frame Langstrom hive. So let's get looking here and see what kind of stuff they have going on in here. This is my hive tool. Okay, these frames on the outside, you can see they've just started drawing out some wax here. Not much happening there yet. This is a fairly new hive. Has had some struggles, but it's bouncing back now, so a little smoke. So, let's see what we've got here. So on this side, I see some worker brood capped over. There's larvae down in these cells right here. I don't know how well that shows up. And then this is a queen cup right here. Let's see if I see any. Oh yep, there's eggs there right next to the larvae. They look like little grains of rice, really little. So based on the fact that I'm seeing eggs and larvae, I know my queen is here somewhere. Oh, she's alive. I didn't see any drone brood on that frame, but a drone brood would look more puffed out, a little bigger than the worker brood. I don't know how much drone brood we would find this time of year. Okay, so this frame has a lot of things going on. I wonder if my queen is here. So this is honey right here, and next to it is nectar, which hasn't been capped over yet. Okay. I see more larvae and eggs and capped over worker brood on this frame. I don't see my queen yet. The other side has a lot of nectar on it. I haven't seen any pollen yet either. Let's see. It's on the next frame. More of the same. Oh, there's my queen. So she actually has a green dot on her. She's right there. Walking around, doing her job. There's a lot of really young larvae and eggs here, so the brood pattern looks a little spotty, but it's just because, like the capped brood looks spotty, but it's because she's laying all new. Yeah, this frame is completely full of eggs and larvae. I still don't see any pollen. Let's see here. This is a drone frame, but there does not seem to be any drone brood on it yet. Nope. I've not seen a drone or drone brood, and I've not seen pollen yet. Oh, okay, we got some pollen here and a queen cup. Try and smoke these guys a little bit so I can. So this is a full frame of bees here, but there's a little bit of pollen down here, the yellow in the bottom of the cell. Oh, up here there's a bunch of pollen. Let's see if I see a drone on this full frame. No, I don't see any drones. I think it's the wrong time of year for there to be a lot of drones. A drone is a lot bigger than a worker bee, and it has a lot bigger eyes, so they're pretty easy to spot. And like I said, their capped cell would be more puffed out than the worker cells that we're seeing on all these other frames. This seems to be the two busiest frames here. Must be a lot of larvae they're feeding. Okay, this frame has lots of pollen. I'm still not seeing any drones or drone cells. I think it's just the wrong time of year for drones. I'd really like to point one out, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yep, so sure I spotted everything I'm supposed to do here. Yep, the only thing I really didn't see here that I'm supposed to point out is the drone brood and the actual drone, and I don't see any. I'm sure there's a drone in here somewhere, but I didn't spot one. So I'm gonna smoke these guys, put the hive back together, and let them go on their merry way.